Every damn day, these people across the street are getting freaking deliveries and I'm still waiting on mine. They were even getting deliveries on Sunday from this exact same van, the same guy. You see him walking to their door. Every day they're getting something. I'm still waiting on mine. What is up, guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're gonna start tearing down the front end because even though we don't have the bonnet hinges just yet, we may as well get everything apart and ready to go. So when we do have them, we can just smash them on and finally assemble the kit for once and for all. So I've already gotten the bonnet off. It is sitting up the back just here. Most of the parts are just sitting on here. The actual like guards, fenders themselves, they're only held on by like 2 or 3 bolts as well. So I should be able to tear this all down in a couple minutes. Yeah, let's get to it. See if I can do this with one hand, but the way that the front bumper sits on, no, they clip on underneath the headlights in most spots. So pulling from here is just going to pinch on either side. So I will need to put the camera down. Actually, one thing that I really want to talk about first off, a lot of the OG guys that have been watching my vlogs since I used to get only like, I used to be happy if I got 30 views on a vlog. One of my first projects that I was trying to do was I was trying to make a drag spoiler for the wagon. And I got to the stage of clear coating the carbon fiber. The videos are still up on the channel. And a lot of people ask, where has that gone? And the question is, I still have it. It still needs a lot of polishing because I did like wet sand the clear coat, so I need to polish it down. But this is what's left of the drag spoiler that I had. That's the underside. Still had a lot of trimming and stuff to go on that. But I've still got it all. I've still got the flat panel. The reason I haven't actually addressed this or gone any further on this is because I wouldn't exactly say it's a failed project. I was kind of running into a couple roadblocks where I couldn't figure out how to do a certain couple things. And then my friend Hayden Wilby with Nut Out from New Zealand, I had a good look at his drag spoilers and I got in contact with the guy that makes his. So we actually have a very spicy drag spoiler being made for the wagon. I wanted to keep it a surprise, but we still don't know how long out, how far away it is kind of thing. I have seen some photos and it is spicy. So it's gonna be wicked when it gets here. Just another crazy thing to make this wagon really stand out from the rest. So for the people asking, yes, I've still got this and it is still in pretty good condition. I want to consider trying to make something from this. I don't know what. Yeah, if you are interested in seeing any of that, I do have all the videos on the channel. Some of the earlier vlogs I did from, I think, earlier this year or last year maybe. But yeah, go and have a look. I get to show you how I work around with carbon fiber and things like that. Alrighty, I'm gonna jump in on pulling this kit apart. Okay, now as far as I'm aware, what are you still kept on by? Nothing. Oh yep, just gotta unplug. There's one guard. Okay, so I will end up placing on the couch when I need to, but I thought I may as well, just for any last scratches and just to make sure the wrap's gonna adhere properly and the normal steps you'd take after wrapping a car, sitting it out in the sun, kind of can't do when the car's all in pieces. So I thought I'd do it now, and you can really see how wicked this wrap is in the sun. I really don't know if you can see all the flake and everything in it, but oh, it really doesn't do justice on the camera. I might go get the front bumper and set it out here too. Yeah, that's so cool. Can't wait to see the full car out in the sun. God, it really picks up on those edges just there beautifully. Looks so good. So from the looks of it, because you got the whole bonnet hinge assembly just here, you got to go from underneath there to actually pull it out. So I'm going to remove this entire top window seal trim panel, and yeah, so you'll have better access to get to it. So I just got to take off all these clips around here. So where's that small flathead? Screw it, I can do it with this. want to separate them. Alrighty, now I'll literally just run around and get every one of them one by one across the whole front end. Alrighty, and just like that, there's one bonnet hinge off. I really wish that the VS side would be just as easy as that, but I know it's not because you have to weld or tack it on, or I don't know, we're going to think of something cool to do with it. But all these dirt and leaves and crap and stuff, that was all in down here next to the cabin filter. So I made sure to give that a quick clean out too. Now that this side's pretty much ready, I might actually clean all this. I don't like how dirty it all is. Might give it a good little clean. Yeah, I'll do that now. What have we got that's actually got something in it? Rapid wax, that'll do. Alright, get all the bolts out of the way and I'll give it all a good clean. There we go, that's a bit more presentable, looks a bit nicer. That'll help me sleep a little bit better at night, knowing that it's actually a bit cleaner under there. Doesn't just look like crap all the time. Alrighty, how funny does it look with just having the headlights sitting there? It's pretty cool. Alrighty, now I might jump onto the other side, start working on this one. I know this one's going to be a pain just by looking at it, because you've got to deal with the freaking windscreen wipers. But by the look of it, you pop that off, and I'm assuming there is a nut under there, and it's as simple as that. Alrighty, let's get into moving this one. Alrighty, so we got 10 mil. Well, that was anticlimactic. That was the only one I can reach with this. Alrighty, I know I did the ones down there, so I've got to take the side skirt off. I just put them there so kind of you could see what it was all looking like. Once I got those ones off, which are really easy to get to, just that top one, and this guard pops off. Blessed in the fact that with my aftermarket fiberglass side skirts, when I undo these two screws, apart from the fact I did have epoxy in there holding them on, but I've taken that epoxy out so that it broken the seal just for this whole project and everything. Then I'll redo it. But yeah, it's super convenient because at the moment, you just undo these two screws and then it pops off. If you have a stock OEM side skirt, good luck with doing this job because it is so hard to get all those clips off. And I guarantee you now, you will snap every single one of them. So yeah, just these two little bolts left to go, and then the one up there, and this whole guard comes off. Alrighty. Can I get you in there? I'll make sure this is out. Yep. Oh, did I put a front one? I did there. So this is different for the VF bumper. Actually holds it to the front from that little spot just there. Store all these in here. Look at that mess. I have absolutely no idea where half of these go, but I'll just keep using them until I run out. I'm just gonna open the door. Wonder if I can get this in there. Well, actually, from this point forward, as soon as I undo that bolt, this guard can fall off. So I would like to film it for you, but just so I don't end up dropping it, I'm going to put the camera down for now. Alrighty, so that's where I'm going to leave it today. I did get just like I thought, it's just a little cap holding the nuts. But it's really difficult to get the actual windscreen wiper off the spline. So I'm just going to call it quits for today at least. I've got everything done that I really wanted to get done. I've even got that bonnet hinge off and it's ready to go. So you can see that on a VE, the bonnet hinges mount just here. Whereas on a VF, as far as I'm aware, I think the bonnet hinge mounts here and it's tacked along here or something. As far as I'm aware, I think that's where it goes. But yeah, so pretty much I'm just sitting these parts out here, letting them get a bit sun-soaked. They've got a couple scratches left in them, like just some tiny ones. The sun will get those out in a few minutes, which is great. This one's been out here the longest and it is like glass. There's like no issues with it. It sucks because on camera, it doesn't show how cool it really looks. Like, that almost looks like freaking paint. Like, I can't believe that. But yeah, I'm just gonna let these sit out here for a while. I'll obviously stand with them because I don't want them to grow legs and walk away. But yeah, I'm just gonna stay out here for a bit, let them sit in the sun for a while. And then, yeah. And yeah, we'll be good to go. So I'll cut back to you once I'm taking them back inside. So I just did a quick little brief cleanup. One thing I wanted to do also, just to make sure that you definitely couldn't see any silver, any white, anything through this grill. I was going to put another mesh grill behind it, but then I was like, why don't I just hit it with a quick coat of matte black paint and you won't see it at all then. So yeah, I could notice that you could just see like a bit of the crash bar and everything. Someone's probably going to comment and tell me that I shouldn't have painted it black, but who really cares? Well, like, it's not actually going to change the way anything works. And I did have quite a few people telling me that it's bad to put WD-40 on plastics because it'll whiten and crack in it. So I just made sure I just used some wax and grease remover, cleaned it off, made it so it was all fresh, and then I just coated it black as well. So much easier than trying to restore it or do anything else, because it literally took me 30 seconds to do. And I literally just around some edges where I thought you could still be able to see it. I mean, yeah, it's coming out looking perfect. So it'll look really good once the front end is back on there. Plus it just freshens it up, makes it look a bit neater. Alrighty, so I've moved the guards, the bumper, the bonnet was already in here. Everything is now inside. Everything is clean up front. Just got to dilly-dally with those and waste a bit of time and effort. On this side is all cleaned and prepped and ready to go. I've blacked out the front just for some extra stealth look behind that front bumper, so everything is black behind it. I'm probably going to call it a day here with everything we've done. So I've had an update on the tracking for the exhaust, and it should be here tomorrow at the latest. So fingers crossed, nothing else happens, and it'll be here tomorrow. Along with the bonnet hinges, still, they should be here any day now. They're only coming from Sydney, so I don't know what's holding them up, but you can't blame Ozpost in this time, especially with everyone ordering everything like crazy at the moment. So at least for now, this is going to be it for the project. All stripped back down, back to square one. I suppose square one was when the VE front end was still on it. But we're back to a stripped body, waiting for things to turn up. Because once these bonnet hinges are here, we can bolt everything down for the final time, final resting place where it's going to sit for, I don't know, the rest of its life. Maybe. You never know, I might do freaking W1 front end. Now that'd be freaking cool on a wagon. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one, which will be Wednesday, 6 p.m. Hopefully we got some goodies to play with. Alrighty guys, I'll catch you in that one when I see ya. Peace.
You bitching and bugging, there's nothing that we got in common. I've been out grinding and hustling, investing this paper, got tired of eating that ramen. All of my music be heat, I ain't missing a beat. I've been blessed with impeccable timing. Watch all them people who friendly, it turn into envy whenever they see that you shining. Okay, I'm back.